this is the moment that we've been waiting for. This is the Man Up debate. Now, as you know, last week Gabriel Gomez issued a press release. He's one of the candidates for the U.S. Republican Senate nomination to replace John Kerry. And he issued a press release asking Mike Sullivan, the former U.S. attorney, to man up and get to the issues. And then he came on the show that evening, and as he was on the show, Mike Sullivan was trying to call in, but he couldn't call in, so we had him on the next night. But Mike also sent us a text or an email saying that he wanted to debate Gabriel Gomez one-on-one, mano a mano, man up. It's Mike Sullivan here on my left, and on my right is Gabriel Gomez. Mike Sullivan, again, former U.S. attorney, former ATF boss, former district attorney of Plymouth County and state rep, and Gabriel Gomez, who is a graduate of the U.S. Naval Academy and Harvard Business School, and lives now in Cohasset. Correct. Cohasset, and is running for the office for the first time. But let's just start off. I'll give each of you guys a minute just to discuss why you're the most qualified person in the race. And I'll do age before beauty. Mike, you can go first.
Great. Thank you very much, Howie. It's great to be on your program. In terms of why am I the most qualified, I'd say experience. I mean, I look at the experience that I've had both in the private sector, 16 years at the Gillette Company, starting on the factory floor, working my way up in Gillette to the assistant to the president, earning my undergraduate degree, my law degree while working at the Gillette Company, and then a number of years in government service as well, serving as a state representative, making major reform as a state rep, district attorney, went in the U.S. Attorney's Office days after 9/11 and took on the enormous responsibility of the U.S. Attorney's Office at that point in time, ferreted out fraud while I was at the U.S. Attorney's Office, worked on some major national security matters, and took over at the national level in terms of ATF as well. So I'd say people want to vote for somebody that's been tested and then vote for somebody that they can trust as well. And that's the reason I'm running in the United States Senate race. Okay.
That was less than a minute. Gabriel Gomez.
Sure. I'm one of you. I've had a lot of great opportunities in my life, and I've earned everything that I've done. From a kid who didn't learn English until he went to school, to earning his way to the Naval Academy, to earning his Navy pilot wings, to earning his Navy SEAL Trident, and to earning his way into Harvard Business School. I want everybody to have the same opportunity that I had, and everybody else's kid to have the same opportunity that I had going forward. If we stay on the same path that we're on right now, with $16 trillion in debt and economic instability, we can't afford to do that, and our kids won't have the same opportunities. And that's why we can't send people that have been in politics for a good part of their life, or career politicians, down to D.C. We see what that's gotten us. Really, truly, and tested, I don't think you can get more tested and trusted than being an aircraft carrier pilot and a Navy SEAL. Now, what I say I bring to the table is a military man's discipline, a father's sensitivity, and a businessman's experience. This is what I bring to the table, and this is what the people of Massachusetts have resonantly said to us every time we go out and talk to them. They don't want to bring another career politician down to D.C. They want someone with true effective leadership that's been in the military and true private sector experience helping companies grow and be successful.
Now, we've got I see what letter you have in front of you, and I believe Mike, and I believe Gabriel sees it too.
Oh, I wrote it.
Let's start out the debate with the obvious here, Gabriel.
I'm just wondering, at what point in time during the course of this campaign, Gabriel, did you wake up and hope that this was just a horrible dream, that you actually hand-delivered this letter, this private communication to Governor Deval Patrick?
Look, I'm a Navy guy. What I did is I raised my hand, and I volunteered myself to serve the people of the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. That's what I've done all my life. I've been a Navy person, and I volunteer. Now, the governor had a very unique opportunity to reach across the aisle and appoint the Republican to go down and do the work of the people. A week before I wrote that letter, he came out and publicly said that he would consider people from Democrat side, Republican side,
he also promised
side.
us a tax cut, too, in 2006.
Well, you know, the governor came out there and said that. I took him at his word.
I mean, the fact that you asked for the job, Gabriel, is not the problem from my perspective. It's what you said to the governor when you asked him to appoint you. I mean, how do you reconcile what you said to the governor? You told the governor, I support President Barack Obama. And you're out there voting in a Republican primary saying, I don't support President Barack Obama. Don't you think there's a problem with regards to double speaking on important issues to the people in the Commonwealth of Massachusetts?
There's no double speaking there, Michael. The fact is, when I said that I support Barack Obama, it means I donated in the primary. Now, every one of us...
Is that what support means? It means you gave $230? Is that what you said to Governor Deval Patrick? I gave him $230. Did you say, I support President Obama?
Michael, look, I'm not a career politician.
You don't have to be a career politician to tell the truth, though.
Michael, I haven't been in politics.
You said support, though. You did say
I said support. And specifically, I gave him $230 in the primary. Now, look, everybody that I'm competing against, either Mr. Winslow or Mr. Sullivan, have donated to Democrats.
I never gave any money to Barack Obama.
It's a simple fact.